Hey, babe, are you okay? You don't seem fine. Do you want to cuddle? Come here. Let me cuddle the sadness away. I know you're having a hard time. That's why you're here. I know you don't always get the recognition. A hand on your shoulder that says you're doing enough. But I see you. I see that tension you carry behind your eyes. That quiet weight you never let go. I know you're tired. Maybe you need to take a break. A moment to relax. It's okay if today didn't go the way you planned. I'm afraid life will never be that easy. But there's not much we can change. Except ourselves. That doesn't mean you failed. That doesn't mean you're falling behind. It just means you're in the thick of it. And you're still standing. That's more than enough. True courage is facing your fears head on, no matter how scared you are. Maybe you don't hear it enough, but I'm proud of you. Not because you're perfect. I'm proud of you because even in the mess, you still try. You still show up. That's rare. That's strength. I know the world keeps asking more and more from you. To be the strong one. Be the one who holds it all together, even when it feels like it's all coming apart. But who holds you? When did someone tell you that it's okay to not have it all figured out? You weren't made to be a machine. You were made to feel, to want, to wonder, to dream. Sadly, the world crushed our dreams and taught us to not pursue them. And I believe this is a mistake. We need the dreamers, those fools who end up changing the world. There's a kind of pressure that settles on men. You're not supposed to show when you're tired. You're not supposed to talk about loneliness. You're supposed to take every hit and say you're fine. But you don't have to do that here. Not with me. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to feel angry that life wasn't fair to you. And no, you're not too sensitive. You're not weak for wanting someone to understand. You're just human. I know people tell you to man up, to push through it, to get over it. But you know what? You deserve softness. Do you love the soft touch of a woman? Would you see it as a weakness? No? Then why do you see softness in yourself as a weakness? You are not broken. You are just taught to believe that. You deserve to be treated like someone with a heart. You don't have to be okay all the time to still be good, to still be worthy, to be enough. Listen. You've been surviving on scraps of appreciation for too long, waiting for the day someone sees the mountain you're carrying. And maybe no one else will ever see it. But I do. It's okay to put it down for a while. Just for a minute. I know how hard you work. Not just at your job, but at being reliable. Being the kind of man people can count on. That matters. Even when no one says thank you. Even when they take you for granted. You're still choosing to be good in a world that doesn't always reward it. That's powerful. And I know, some nights it gets quiet. Maybe too quiet. And that silence cuts like a million swords. The kind of quiet that makes you question everything. Yourself. Your existence. You wonder if it's always going to feel like this. Running on empty. Invisible. But even in that silence, you're not alone. I'm here. And I see you. I acknowledge you. I see the way you keep showing up. Even when your heart feels heavy. Even when you're barely keeping your head above water. Even when you're thinking, does any of this matter? It does. You do matter. You might not hear this often, but you are not a disappointment. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are just tired. You've been doing more than most people know. Don't let anyone convince you it's not enough. You don't have to prove your worth by bleeding for everyone. You're allowed to say you need space, time to think, time to rest. There's no shame in wishing someone was there for you, understanding you, seeing the real you. Don't we all wish that? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You don't have to suffer in silence or burn out yourself to carry everything without a break. But what if strength looked a little different? What if it meant being honest with yourself and your feelings? Maybe it's just my preference, but I like cuddling soft little guys just like you. Other people seem to like emotionless, empty men, but I don't. I believe feelings and emotions are what makes us human, real. Please, listen to me, my good friend. You are enough and worthy of love. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to hustle for your value. You were always enough. Even if the world makes you feel small and useless. I know it's hard to believe it. Trust me, I know. Sometimes the voice in our head is loud. Too loud. And it prevents us from focusing on what truly matters. I'm sure you heard this before. But that little voice that belittles you is not your voice. It's the voice of the people from your past, still haunting you, making you believe it's your own. You know, people will always look at your failures, your shortcomings, or the stuff you haven't achieved yet. But they will ignore all the small wins you had along the way. They won't count the battles you've won so far, the storms you've walked through. You're doing better than you think. You've made it through every hard day before this one, right? You will make it work again tomorrow. Here, come closer. Let me hug you even tighter. Don't worry about tomorrow. All that matters is the present moment. Take a break, you soft, sweet good boy. I promise you, tomorrow will be better. You can't stress all the time and expect yourself to function, to be better. You need rest, and you can't skip it, no matter how much you want it. I know it's tempting, I know. It's easy to believe that working harder will get you further in life, but the reality is different. The more you burn out yourself, the further you will be from your goals. Please, believe me, I've been there. I've done it before. That's how I know it. And I know how hard it will be to recover. It's not worth the risk. So, you little sweet good boy, take a break, rest on my chest, and allow yourself to fall asleep. You need it. You need to recover. It's the only option. Good night, my good boy.